do. They're right outside my window.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that song.
How is everybody? Happy July 9th. Today's the 9th, right?
Yes, it is for the rest of the day anyway.
Thank you for joining us. Let's see who's first.
Oh, nobody's
Did
first.
you guys get the notification?
Kathy in the Berg.
Yes.
Woohoo!
And then Timmy Ratliff.
Yay. Oh, let me take my glasses off. Oh, wait. No, I can't see now.
Would think I'd have got it by now.
My phone is
Jason
blown.
Goki.
YouTube, Kick.
Tech. Woo.
In the house.
Yay.
There's the notification.
You got it? Okay.
I'm slow out here.
That's true.
10 seconds.
Brian Jackson.
We gotta be so pushy. Maybe we can, push it back a little bit.
Don't tell me what to do.
Here we go. Okay, I am so glad that it is time for more OffTrack Syndicate. I haven't been able to control myself. Yeah.
Really?
The excitement has just been overwhelming since Kinsey told me our special guest that we're going to have on for the whole show tonight. It's incredible. I don't know how he did it. Good job, Kinsey. It's somebody that we all know, that we're all familiar with. I mean, there's no way I'm too young not to know this guy.
Is it Brad?
I'll just bring him in with some music. It's amazing.
I almost had Brad. It wasn't quite Brad, though.
No, this is way above and beyond Brad. I mean, how can you not know the amazing, the incredible Bob Barker?
Come on down.
Great.
What
I've never heard
what was
joke
that? What
before.
was that?
What is this?
Gotta hit it, Chad. I've never heard that joke before in my life. Thank you very much for that one.
It wasn't Bob
Okay,
Parker.
I'm sorry, guys. That was an awesome lead-in. Okay, this is Aaron Barker from the Brian's Breakdown.
I totally let y'all down. I can.
Well,
I know Bob. I have an uncle Bob, but his last name's not Barker. So,
in New England, it's Baca.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sorry about that.
All right, so yes.
Sorry to
Aaron
disappoint
Barker is
everybody.
joining us. And look at that. Even his logo has his other co-host name just prominent right there to his left.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's that. And then there's
Erica.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, Brian's somewhere behind me, I think. So if I turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
it looked like America for a minute.
Hey, you're right.
right. I
He's
thought
kinda
that's
like
what it
Mark.
was.
We
Yeah.
love Mark over there.
So,
Where are you
Aaron,
pointing
thank
at
you for
me?
joining us this week.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for finally having me back on. Jeez, Pete. It
All
just
right.
took me begging and all that.
All right, I gotta feature it. You're a little bassy, extremely bassy, and a little hot there, Aaron. Just saying.
Well, I've always been told I'm hot. Let me take away my bass.
Moms don't count, Aaron.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
That's all right. You're good.
Okay. We're not. Are we live? Holy crap, we're live.
We are live.
Yeah, we're live.
I'm not good at live radio. I get
So
really
again,
nervous.
like we had said, those words beforehand, you're not supposed to say them while we're on the air.
You got it. I will do my absolute
Well,
best.
I mean, this is live radio, Aaron, because it's broadcast on Mojo, but it's live video too.
Awesome.
Accurate.
See this mug right there.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
all right. Well, let's lead in. I've got a nice family-friendly story.
Yay.
It's pretty good that I want to share. And we'll see what you guys think, if this is fair or not. A woman says she's struggling to find gainful employment because her bosses cast judgment on her.
Oh, I know where this is going. I know.
Melissa Sloan, age 46, so yeah, old enough, who hails from Wales.
Hails
in
from
the UK.
Wales. Nice.
She one time had a job cleaning toilets, but she hasn't been able to find a similar gig since then. She applies for cleaning jobs where she lives. They won't have her. People say that she's never had a job in her life, but she had, and these are her words, people have said, I have never had a job in my life, but I had one once, and it didn't last long. The mother of two added, if someone offered me a job tomorrow, I would go work it, and I'd take that offer.
Yep.
And now you're going to ask me, well, why in the world isn't she being offered a job?
Why in the world isn't she being offered a job?
Well, Melissa Sloan, age 46 from the UK, has 800 tattoos.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
What's
Just
the
on her
question that
face?
we have to ask?
Oh,
Is she hot? No.
I'd do her.
No. No.
You know what job she'd be perfect at? Radio.
Yes, she does have a face for radio. Yes. Yeah, she started
Tom
getting
McDonald
tattoos
jealous.
at age 20 and quickly became hooked, which I get it. I understand. Getting tattoos can be addicting. You know.
How many
for
do
what
you
that's
have,
worth.
Chris?
I get it. I've got one.
It's the rush. It's the
I've got
adrenaline.
one.
That's one more than I got.
Yeah. Well, see, I wasn't even in the Navy.
Oh,
Where's your
Isn't
kid?
that a thing? Seamen are supposed to have a bunch of tattoos.
semen is supposed to have. Yeah.
Mel, you got any tattoos?
So I was in the Navy, and
You were in the Navy?
You were in the Navy?
That's awesome.
yes, I got tattoos. My first one was in Spain, actually.
All right. I gotta ask. You got the tramp stamp?
No, nope,
What? Come on. No?
nope.
Okay. All right.
What, you're asking where it is? She said it's in Spain.
It's still there.
Pussy?
What about you, Aaron?
No, I've got no tattoos.
No tattoos.
I always thought about getting a tattoo of the Grand Canyon on my butt,
What?
like right in the center, having that little line that says "You are here."
Do you know why sailors used to get pictures of Jesus and the cross on their backs when they were in the Navy?
Why?
As they go port to port and they need the reminder.
No, so they wouldn't get flogged as bad because nobody wants to hit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to hit that?
exactly.
Many ways, I guess, several ways. Nobody wants to stare at that either while they're.
Yeah. Well, not nobody, but I don't know.
Things
I know.
I mean, I guess
I
it
wouldn't.
would,
I'd feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I guess it would help protect you from certain type of assaults and stuff because that would be condemning them in the process.
Yep. So did she ever get a job?
No.
No.
She says that she still gets as many as 3 new inkings each week.
Where? Like, where does she have space and room for that?
She can get cover-ups. Go over and
top.
over.
Yeah, over top of old ones.
So
I
I
mean,
think
eventually she's just going to look like she's been colored black.
Yes.
yeah. I think so there's some serious body image issues there and also the adrenaline rush you get from tattoos.
Right?
That's just my
But
I mean,
What kind of adrenaline? Of course, I don't have tattoos. I don't understand the adrenaline rush. Like, this is really an addiction that people have, where they get an
Yeah.
adrenaline rush from
Well,
having
I mean, you've
needles
heard
shoved
of-
in their body.
It's actually a form of sadomasochism, BDSM, the pain aspect of it. Some people really do enjoy the pain.
But also, have you heard of when teenagers, I think usually girls, but like that are really depressed, have you heard of that disorder, cutting?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's to feel something.
Okay. So it's compared to the cutting of your stuff. Okay.
and then you got to think you got to compound this one with, look at me, I want the attention. Look at this. Yeah, because there's no way you don't walk outside and people go, the hell?
Yeah.
That
It
just-
kind of makes me wonder what it is that she refers to as gameful employment, because it sounds like there might be a little bit of selectiveness at what she might be willing to expect to.
You saying she's like Cousin Eddie and is holding out for a management position?
I am saying that I've heard stories from several people that whenever you're out there in that era of the world, that they just about do is that they could just almost make us look ambitious with the way that some of them play the game up there with services and collecting welfare type payments and such.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Aaron, were you going to say something there?
No, I find it ironic because the whole cutting thing that you mentioned, Mel, which by the way, when we were talking on the show yesterday, I did bring you up as being on the show. I know Kenzie called me out for that, so I did remember you were on the show too. So I apologize for not bringing you up previously. I didn't mean
Must
to
have missed that.
It happens all the time.
But like a lot of people that go through that cutting, at the end of it, they'll once they come out on the other side, they'll end up gotten counseling, et cetera, and gotten better. They'll get a tattoo of a butterfly on them. I just find it ironic that those two are linked, and then at the end of you getting through your issues with cutting, you actually get a tattoo. It's kind of weird.
When
Maybe
you're
I'm just the
done
only
with
one who
cutting,
sees the irony in
let's
that.
just stab ourselves with needles thousands and thousands of times. Yeah, just call it good.
Sounds like a gateway thing.
It is. It's, just to feel something. It's almost like, some people that do hard drugs or drink a lot, like not socially drink, but people that tend to binge. It's because they either want to feel something or don't want to feel something. It's a disorder. It's
Yes, Rusty, you have something to say?
I was just agreeing.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
so.
I didn't know. Is this what we're doing now?
Yeah. So.
Jazz hands.
So thank you everybody for spending your Sunday night with us, and thank you, Aaron, for being here. It's great that you're here. Looking forward to our conversation. Let me look in the chat real quick and see who's joining us tonight. Like Kathy in the Berg, she was number 1 today. She was first. Timothy Ratliff, Jason Goki, Tech Rue, Brian Jackson, Erica.
I've heard of him.
Do you know Erica? Erica?
Game's on here. I've heard of her before. I've seen her on a couple other shows. I think I've seen her on OffTrack before.
You might want to be careful. She's easily overlooked.
OffTrack Syndicate's here, so I'm assuming that's Sean.
Probably Sean.
Probably Sean.
Yes. That's Sean.
3 a.m. edits.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, Scott Morris.
I know Scott. Yeah.
If 3 a.m. Edits wants to throw in a little bit of comment and explain who they are, we can do a little bit better at mentioning them.
I think 3 a.m. Edits is probably a breakdown listener because they responded when I posted on YouTube about Barker being here.
Well, probably.
They've actually left a sound off before too. So
Well,
Awesome.
if they're
Go ahead.
if they're used to doing that, they could also call in if they want to talk to you live.
Do we have a phone number for that?
look at
We
that.
do. There it is, right there.
256.
There it is in them big white supremacist numbers right there.
2390. Also, hey, Bobber D, little treat for you. I don't have my green screen up tonight, but Gilly is on the floor behind me.
Passed
So,
out.
so there you go. And Stephen Payne, we know him as Lep. Glad
The
you're
Lep.
here, Lep. Yes. So, Rusty, you have Warhorse?
Yes, warhorselegacy.org. So they are a sponsor of us, and so we'll just go through. Warhorse Legacy Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Winslow, Arizona, serving as a local resource for military veterans. With a 146-acre ranch, the foundation offers a variety of activities, which include equine programs, health and wellness programs, fishing, 3D archery, hiking, gardening, networking, and volunteer opportunities. The cornerstone of the Warhorse Legacy Foundation is the Equine Activities Program. This helps veterans cope with stresses of military life and the transition back to civilian life by focusing on building relationships between the veterans and horses, which can help foster trust, communication, and emotional regulation. The ranch offers the unique networking opportunity through a series of workshops and events. Veterans can connect with other like-minded individuals, share stories, build relationships that last a lifetime. There are also volunteer opportunities available for those looking to give back to the community, and the foundation is always looking for new ways to expand its outreach and support network. Overall, Warhorse Legacy Foundation is an excellent resource for veterans and their families with a commitment to helping military personnel heal and thrive. The foundation provides a safe, welcoming, and supporting environment that can help participants heal, grow, and flourish. Go check out their website, warhorselegacy.org. Drop them a couple of bucks if you can. Help them out. Look, $5, $10, $3, whatever, it helps. If you have any questions or you need more specific information, send them an email at info@warhorselegacy.org. warhorselegacy.org.
OffTrack Syndicate, bitches.
So, Rusty, just to clarify something there, it's Arkansas, not Arizona.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. Arkansas. Damn it.
Maybe Mel can
If you
point
want
it
to
out
call
to you
me
on
and
the map.
complain,
behind her.
256-926-2390.
There, yes. Damn it. So I got to thinking Winslow, Arizona from the song. Come on.
Oh, yeah, because the Eagles have been on my mind lately anyway.
Just take it easy, Rusty. Just take it easy.
Here we go.
So, Aaron, for those of our listeners and viewers not familiar with your show, how bad is it?
It's horrible. Very bad.
Okay, to be fair,
If you're looking for professionalism, that's not the place to go.
if you're looking for professionalism, you're not here. So, yeah.
No.
I've been picking on your show a lot since, you called out and said you needed an invite from the man, Lord Reverend Professor Rusty J. Lugnuts, ignoring Melissa, and then saying that I don't like you, and then your co-host Erica says I don't like anybody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Just
well, that's
leading
why
with it.
Erica's her own lady. She stands on her own.
Very short.
Yeah, but the
Standing.
I have typically this life motto, I guess you could say. I assume that everybody hates my guts, and then if I find out they like me, I'm pleasantly surprised. So it's nothing against you. I just assume that everybody dislikes me for some reason or another. So I mean, there's plenty of reasons too.
Wow. Do you need a tattoo?
I think I do. I have a butterfly. Either that or just a box knife. One of the two. I just need to feel something. That's why I was crying out for help when I cried out for Rusty. I was just like, help me, please. Help me feel something,
Yeah, you were grasping at straws. You want to come on this show. That's a bunch of bull crap. I just wished our show looked and went as smoothly as yours did. Damn it. So, whatever.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed doing it and appreciate y'all's support as well. And appreciate your kind words. Yeah, I mean, it's a mixture of kind of everything. We talk about conspiracy theories and politics and religion, all the things that you're not supposed to talk about that piss people off at Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what we do. We arm people with the things to annoy friends and alienate people. And we try to just bring, a fresh perspective to a lot of stuff out there. At the end of the week, I mean, you all know this too. At the end of the week, people have listened to, like Kinsey listens to like 300 hours a day of talk radio. By Saturday morning, people have heard the exact same talking points on the exact same topics for hundreds of hours. And it's just good to get together on a Saturday, talk about some really important things, and just goof off and have a little bit of fun, which is what we've been trying to do. There's a lot of important things out there to talk about than, whether or not Trump's going to get elected or if RFK is a legitimate candidate or anything like that.
Well, what do you think about RFK? Sorry to bust in.
Oh, we're talking politics tonight.
Sure. I want to.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I like what he has to say. Whether or not I want to believe everything that he has to say, which pretty much goes for any of them.
Okay, let me give you a disclaimer real quick. You are not in an echo chamber right now.
Yes. No. You're
Talking about me, you're talking about Rusty.
Everybody.
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a setting on my board I can make it echo. But
No.
I'm probably not. There's probably a few people that I don't. whatever. I don't think I don't want Trump in again. I don't want him. I think he's gonna ruin it. I think he needs to just go on. I like what RFK has to say. I don't know. I want to believe. Just like when Obama was coming out, I wanted to believe. Damn, he was a good speaker. Coming out. Oh man, I mean, I was like, wow, this guy, he might actually do something. Did I vote for him? No, because I didn't vote, so whatever. But I wanted to believe that he was going to do good, just like I want to believe wholeheartedly that RFK believes everything that he's saying, or that he'll actually hold on to a lot of the stuff. There was a couple of things I don't remember off the top of my head, but I mean, sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Whether or not,
It really does.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it just tickles my longtime conspiracy heart when I hear people actually talking about things that he's bringing up. When he mentioned a couple weeks ago, he's on Joe Rogan's show, which was an amazing interview. But he brought up the atrazine in the water, how it actually changes the genders of frogs and the attraction of frogs. And you got to think about it, and you're probably going to play Alex Jones and turns the freaking frogs gay.
Turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Love that guy, my hero, man. But I mean, like you actually have Alex Jones, who's on the Fringe. People made fun of him for years because he said that frogs are going gay, and RFK says it, and people are actually listening to it now because it's coming out of the mouth of somebody who's very well spoken and is very well researched and very well read. So it makes me happy to hear him talking about the chemicals in the water, the messed up and jacked up food sources we have, especially talking about the schmacks means and the danger that they're posing to people and long-term effects of those. All those things are great, but then you got to think, well, first off, he's a Kennedy, so there's that pause break. Is that going to, affect anything? His dad was pretty legit, and his uncle was as well. John, not Ted.
But go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, well, it's I don't know. I don't know if that means as a Kennedy, if he's going to be like, DP and women in a hotel in Washington, D.C., or if it means he just knows how to play the game and he's going to be able to, talk to the talk of the people and actually get some stuff done. I would have to change my registration, which I joke with my father-in-law all the time because he's a staunch Republican, and he's actually going more towards Vivek Ramaswamy right now, who has a lot of great things to say too. But I always joke with my father-in-law, Tom, I'm going to switch my affiliation, my party, my registration, so that I can vote in the primary, because Kentucky's a closed primary system. You can't vote in a Republican. When you vote, you have to vote in the primary for whatever party you're registered for.
Oh, I didn't know you were in
Name in
Kentucky.
Nebraska.
Yeah, Alabama's like that.
Yeah, there are a lot of states that are like that. So, I mean, even as an independent, you wouldn't be able to vote in either. You would actually have to switch your registration to the other party.
Right.
So I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but when I hear him talk about stuff, it makes me pretty happy. Yeah. So, somebody just said in the comments talking about the how he's anti-Second Amendment. He's not anti-Second Amendment. He even said he's not going to come after the guns. But if the Republicans and Democrats somehow, in some crazy alternate universe, actually come to a consensus, and in that consensus, and they sign a bill that says that they would confiscate guns, he would sign it. That kind of scares me.
Yeah.
However, the parachute on that, the safety net on that is affected. Are Republicans and Democrats going to agree on anything? I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of damn rhinos, and they just seem to be growing. They don't seem to be going away.
I don't know. I don't even know what that term means anymore. Rhino.
What?
Rhino, because the Republican Party is split into all different ways. They're not on the same page. So you might consider somebody a Republican because they believe what you believe. Like, say there's like Trump Republican, like the MAGA Republicans, and then the centrist Republicans, and then there's anybody but Trump Republicans. So I don't even know what rhino means anymore because there's no definition of like regular like Reagan Republicans. There are no more. The party has changed so much. It's beyond even recognition. I don't think people are voting for what they believe in. They're voting for who they are.
Yeah, that's a good point.
that's just a symptom of the way things have gotten. I mean, things have gotten as bad as they were, not because overall, I mean, there has been a change in values over time, but overall in mass, our values have not changed as much as our political system has. The reason that everything has went as just as drastic as it has and as outrageous as it's become is lack of participation for the most part. I mean, when you got a fraction of a group of people voting, and then it only takes a fraction of them in order to win, you there. I was listening to a bunch of stuff to where they was telling some older stories where there was a farmer that was running for a local office, local even, less participation down there, and he was running for office and he forgot to vote. It turns out that guy was, if he would have voted, he would have won because nobody else voted for that position.
All right. Up with us on the other side.
I think it was a farmhand over in Iowa. But could you imagine that if you were
to all the party politics?
Do what, Barker?
What's that?
I was going to say, I think we really need to eschew all the party politics and vote and talk about the stuff that really matters. Like, was the dress blue or gold? If we can get back to really important matters like that, I think we will be we'll be a better nation.
Oh Lord! Wait, Monica's dress?
What?
It was blue.
I'm not sure. That was like a cream color, wasn't it?
Her dress wasn't the only thing blue.
Please, if anybody in the chat got anything to add, call. I'll put you right in. You can speak your mind.
But yeah, could any of you imagine that by default you did not win an election because no one voted, and if you would have voted for yourself, you would have won?
Gosh, that would be great, though. I mean, that would be great if you could win that easily.
Well, didn't one of our Mojo hosts pretty much win his position as the constable?
He ended up winning his position. He ended up getting his position as constable because he had backers for he didn't vote. He was other people. He went through and got other people to recommend him by petition because the position was not filled. Technically, he can't run for office because he's a federal employee. He's a postal worker. But he could get appointed the position. So with the people recommending him, a judge approved it. That was Peter Serafin.
Here we go. 5 seconds. Off-track Tech-Roo promo, take one.
This is misunderstood subculture correspondent.
Is he drinking?
But every once in a while, a bit of awesome falls off me, and the OffTrack Syndicate picks it up and pretends they.
I think the mask has got CO2 built up in it. Take four.
But every once in a while, it's true. But every once in a while, a bit of.
Don't this guy do this for a living?
See, I keep on choking.
Take 17.
Greetings. This is misunderstood subculture correspondent Tech-Roo, and I'd rather be drinking beer.
You ain't drinking already?
I don't have any. Yeah, you're going to have to edit.
Son of a...
And the OffTrack Syndicate will pick it up, and yeah, I just can't go into that second part. There's some good parts in there at the beginning.
It's just serendipitous that I chose the Tech-Roo backing track for today, and we ended on that point where we did, because then he added in the chat, vote Tech-Roo in 2024, everything must be kicked.
Yes, and I want to throw the, oh crap, where'd it go?
Tech, you got a campaign speech ready yet?
He's kicking some around.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, speaking of Tech-Roo, I know he posted in Facebook, he has just come back from Oklahoma. He was there for like weeks, I think, on a job. And funny, this story shows up right as he's getting back home.
Well, there's a gap. There was a gap in the middle. He showed up, and then a bunch of storms blew down a bunch of power lines, and he had to leave, and he had to come back. So that's probably why there wasn't a bunch of stories
Y'all
before now.
tell me if this might be related because he was in Oklahoma. Search underway for missing pet wallaby in rural Oklahoma town. Search is underway in the rural Oklahoma community of Blanchard for a missing pet wallaby. Everybody know what a wallaby is, don't you?
$20.
Don't they come from a land down under?
Yes.
Okay.
The animal, which is similar to a kangaroo but smaller, escaped its backyard enclosure on Wednesday and is believed to be in some thick woods near the edge of town. Diana Daniels, city clerk in Blanchard, says that they believe that it's in the woods. Daniel says the animal is not typically aggressive but might kick if cornered. They can hurt somebody if they approach it and try to corner it. The wallaby's owner, Gil Breath, uses it for petting zoos. She said, or he said, I think he's probably out in the tall grass somewhere. I bet Tecroo's got this thing. So yeah, he wasn't quite tame yet, but yeah. So there's a missing wallaby in Oklahoma, and Tecroo just came back from Oklahoma. So you tell me.
They might be related.
So, a couple more people joined the chat since we last checked in. Big Country and Slightly Venomous Kirk. And he wrote, I guess, while I was talking before, he says there is zero possibility for a new or even refurbished Republican Party this day and age. The media and those in power will eviscerate anyone as racist, sexist, patriarchy, gay haters, etc.
Yeah.
So that brings me to a really quick point. Russ, I don't have a story, but I want to say something to Aaron I saw on his Facebook during the month of June. There was a lot of Christians hammering him for supporting equal human rights for the LGBTQ community. And that was a lot of, I honestly believe that took a lot of courage, and especially, you believe in that, and that took a lot of courage against a lot of haters, because I could not believe how much hate and vitriol people were pouring into your posts. But I commend you for, standing your ground.
Well, I appreciate that very much. That was tame compared to last year. I post that image every year. I've done that for the past 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just, I think I said this on the show. The breakdown comes on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. on Mojo 50. But every year I hate my Facebook wall during June, because, and it's not because of all the pride stuff. It's because of all the Christians that have to post how much they hate the pride stuff and how much they hate homosexuals. I mean, I can disagree with somebody's lifestyle. I can believe that it's wrong, but I can also treat them like a human being. It's I don't know. That's just my thought. That whole, love your neighbor as yourself, Judeo-Christian principle that Jesus started, one of those important factors I try to hold to. So
I believe that also, and I just really think it's hypocritical, because it's not just I think some people they don't understand. It's not just the act of sex that makes them homosexual, and they don't do it on purpose. Who wants to be part of one of the most hated communities in the world? And some of the Christians that have premarital sex, had sex with somebody that they weren't married to, have sex when the woman's on their period. There are all these watch pornography, lust after another, even if it's a celebrity. I'm sure that and they, I guess, rank it, but I just thought it was super hypocritical of some of those people to say that.
Well, the biggest difference is those are all their own sins, and they can't call their own sins out. They have to call everybody else's sins out, because it's much easier to judge other people's sins than it is to judge your own, right?
Yep.
Right.
It's all about having character and being authentic.
Yeah. I mean, if we really were to look at, because you look at some, and I'm going to say this about myself, not anybody in particular, but I'm a fat guy, and I could easily, people could easily come at me for being overweight and eating too much. which is gluttony, which is a sin. One of the 7 deadly sins, as a matter of fact. Homosexuality isn't even mentioned in that list in Proverbs, but it's mentioned. One of the 7 deadly sins is being gluttony. So it's like, I have my own sins. Not that I'm not going to tell somebody they're wrong about something or judge righteously when it comes to scripture, but definitely going to be able to think, hey, I'm a fat dude. Maybe I should not get on to somebody about drinking too much soda.
Yeah, exactly. They're on their self-righteous high horse.
Well, wait.
In the Bible, it says blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah. Well, the Bible also promotes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't probably even say this. Never mind.
You could say,
Come on.
Incest.
Don't
It
stop it.
promotes incest, more than it condemns homosexuality.
Well, that means we know that the Bible was written in Kentucky, but
Thank God you didn't say Alabama. Thank God.
Alabama.
but like.
Actually, Aaron
Religion
was,
and politics. Here we go. Off-track special tonight.
Actually, believe it or not,
happens
Aaron
when I'm
was on
around.
this Tin Can episode a couple of weeks ago, and
What's
they
that?
got 2 episodes out of that, but they was actually commentary about incestuous relations during that show.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that I believe it. You got to couch that.
No.
Aaron was talking about incest the other day. He liked the topic so much.
But what I'm getting at. But what I'm getting at is everything's not always what everybody thinks about everything. Sometimes they need to look into things, and it doesn't quite go the direction that they thought it did. Because Aaron was talking about how later on down, God was talking about people actually needing to quit being incestuous and start getting their marriage relations a little bit further away the family line from what they were doing.
Yeah, it was so like when you first started, you didn't have a lot of choices. You start with 2 people, you gotta kind of grow from that. But like when God created Adam and Eve, they had a perfect bloodline. They didn't have any of the impacts that we have now, any of the mutations or genetic deformations or carrying any kind of wrong genes in their bodies. There was nothing like that was around. So they were able to take their wives or brothers as wives. I'm sorry, their sisters as wives and their brothers as husbands. And they did that because there really wasn't a stigma. There was no cultural stigma against that at that time. That's how the earth was populated. But then as they grew and as the bloodline began to deteriorate more, and there was the danger of certain things like mental disabilities or physical disabilities, deformities, etc. And once there was so much of a larger pool of people from whom to choose, God was like, all right, so stop banging your sister, find somebody that's like a distant cousin.
Dang it.
Stop doing that. So
Changing the rules as it goes along.
well, it was
Hey,
more
Rocky.
like it was more kind of like it wasn't necessarily changing the rules. It was just, at the beginning it was different because, these are the first people in history to be created. So there was no stigma against being with your sister, nor was there any danger of being with your sister and having a genetic deformation in a child.
They were as close to perfect as a human being can be.
All right, I want to
Aside from Christ.
I want to go back, since we're talking about perfect human beings. I want to go back a little bit to.
We don't want to go back to the fact that every show that Aaron's on comes back to incest.
No. I want to go back to Aaron said, "You're a fat guy."
Yeah, I'm a fat guy, dude.
No, come on.
I'm only like 5 foot tall. Erica's taller than me.
What?
No, I'm playing.
I was gonna say, we'll get them both on and see some midget wrestling.
I was about ready to throw the BS flag on that because I know that you're even significantly taller than Brian, and he's taller than Erica.
Yeah. I'm 6'2", and but I carry my weight well. No, I am. Yeah, I'm a chunky guy. I always have been. I was always made fun of for my weight, and then I was a fat kid when I was little, and then in my 6th grade year, I became a Christian, like the summer before my 6th grade year. So it just compounded all the bullying and being made fun of. It's a real character builder. I would suggest it to anybody: be fat and then become a Christian.
So, Chris, that
And I drove a minivan in high school.
that's
There
awesome.
you go.
Minivans are
There
cool
you
now,
go.
by the way, especially if if you have like an Odyssey, whatever. But so
I'd
you
rather
became a
make it.
Christian in 6th grade. So was that your choice or your family's choice?
That was my choice. My dad was a minister of music, so I was surrounded by church. But I made the choice on my own. It was a Sunday night service at Florence Church of God, where Brian used to go there too. But yeah, over here in Florence, Kentucky, and it was my personal choice. My parents never pressured me. You know, it was really cool because my parents always were. And not to get off on a tangent, make it all about me. My parents are always the kind of people that had a little bit of a rebellious streak in them, and there were things, if they didn't like the church was teaching, they would go to the pastors and talk to them about it. They would call them out for certain things. They were kicked out of a church. My dad lost his position as minister of music one time because he refused to do something that he thought was not sinful, that everybody else kept calling sinful. It wasn't incest, but he. But like
He's
my
quick.
parents always taught me to ask questions. They always taught me to dig in deep. They told me to, they just told me to, be a free thinker, have my own mind, think about things on my own. There was no topic that was off limits with them. My dad would answer any question we had at all. And so we asked a lot of crazy questions. But yeah, 6th grade year, I summer going into my 6th grade year, I'm pretty sure is when it was. Yeah, I became a Christian then, and the rest is history, kind of.
Yeah. The reason I asked that, I read it, I can't remember where I read this article, but they were talking about religion and trying to tie it to genetics. And so kids usually, religious kids usually just get pulled into it because that's what their parents do. It's like they don't even have a choice because, hey, this is just natural. And I guess the author was asking about Jesus and God. Like, if you don't accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, then you're going to hell, even if you're brought to it. I'm sure you've probably heard that question a lot of times. But then if you're born in India, you never heard of, there's different, does that mean you're going to hell? Blah, blah, blah. So that's just why I asked that question. They were talking about just genetics. Like, when do kids get to be a free thinker, have an open mind, and think for themselves based on the information that they have?
I was the odd kid out on a
No,
family.
I cannot see that.
On a family that was a bluegrass gospel music group. I'm talking about my sister and my parents both done that, and I didn't do any of that. And even though I grew up in all that stuff, I'll tell you what, just about everybody in all of those church communities was certain that I was going to hell, even though that I was in that Christian family.
It's kind of like pegged you, like that guy. He's the black sheep.
My faith has grown more since I had been out, especially since I've been driving, actually, and I can listen to some things and think about them and compare them and actually research on stuff as much as I can on audio and see whether or not one thing that I hear about can be proven wrong or not.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I want to take this next couple of minutes to talk about something that's near and dear to me, which is cancercarebags.com. Cancer Care Bags is a 501c3. They make care bags for patients going through chemo and or newly diagnosed cancer or hospice patients. They make bags that are tailored to, not identical, but they are tailored to each patient, free of charge. Items include, but not limited to, pajamas, a blanket, anti-nausea items, head wraps, socks, water bottles, a cross, organic tea, puzzles, much more. You can request a free bag over at cancercarebags.com. Go over there, read Shelly. She's a personal friend. I've known her for a long, long time. She went through this. She had a double mastectomy, went through the horror of learning that she was going to lose both of her breasts and whether or not she was going to live. And somebody brought her a care bag to help her get through this, and she thought, I want to do this for other people. So that's what she's doing. I think it is a honorable mission. It is done completely from donations. I have given, so throw a couple of bucks at them. They have an Amazon a link where you can buy instead of giving them money. You can buy and have it sent to them. What they need. So check them out. It is a great cause. CancerCareBags.com. CancerCareBags.com.
This is Amy What's Her Face, and you're listening to the world's greatest little shit show, OffTrack Syndicate.
There you go.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite parts about them is that you can go ahead and go through on a list and purchase items for these gift bags instead of just, throwing them money and wondering where the heck it's going throughout, point A to point B.
Yes.
You're taking more of a personal hand in helping out a specific person is what you're doing.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good cause.
I am so
I've
glad
ever
you
heard
got
of
her
that
on the
organization.
show. Maybe you can get her back on sometime.
I will. Yep, I definitely will.
Awesome.
I jumped in there and killed the mood. So
Oh, anyway, Aaron, pineapple on pizza or not?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so. We went to politics and religion, but you have to do the pizza on the pineapple. Now
Yes.
that is crossing
Yes.
the line.
Yes, because he's even got an extra take on it that I didn't think about beforehand.
oh
Now I'm hungry.
yeah.
Shoot. What is it?
Kinsey, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you go ahead and get the frozen pineapple to go along with the frozen pizza so that it's all a perfect, well-cooked match by the end of the process.
Can you really call it well cooked if it's got pineapple?
Oh, do you cook the pineapple before you put it on the pizza?
I've actually never cooked it. I've always just bought it that way.
Oh.
You just order a pizza from someplace, and when they deliver it to you, usually when they open it up, they have that real fat Hawaiian guy with a ukulele. It's like a little angel thing, and he's
Ooh.
just like singing somewhere over the rainbow, and he just floats up into the sky, and you just watch him, and you eat the pineapple pizza. It's amazing. It's like a spiritual experience.
Now,
It's almost like being transported.
I love
to
that.
life.
all right. So I gotta ask: Can you actually have pineapple on a pizza without Canadian bacon? I mean, come on. You got to have it on there. You got to. Wait. We
Are
got
you serious? All the conversations we've had up to this point tonight don't trigger a phone call, but pineapple pizza does.
pineapple
Most
pizza
likely.
has triggered a call. Caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
I'm 3 a.m. edits and I'm from Kentucky.
Okay. All right.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you for calling.
48 minutes.
What's on your mind?
Well, you all were talking about pineapple on pizza, and while I've never tried it, I refuse to. Something that I have tried
Wait a
that
minute.
is really good. What?
I am all right with you not doing it if you don't want to, but I do highly discourage, poo-pooing the idea if you're not willing to at least test it.
Right. I mean, come on.
I guess.
But what is your favorite pizza? What you were gonna say?
So something that I've tried that grosses a lot of people out is caramel on pizza. Just dip your pizza right inside a big thing of caramel.
Whoa. Are you a drinker?
Are you? I mean, do you have a drug? No, I actually can see the sweetness. I
The
can
sweet
see
and
that.
savory.
Yeah, the sweet and the savory.
So
it's with
with the caramel, does it have is this a pepperoni or sausage pizza or just cheese pizza?
I've only tried it with just cheese pizza.
Still, I can see that. I can see it. Yeah.
It's good.
So when you open the box, when you open the box of the pizza, whatever pizza sauce or cheese is stuck to the top of the box, that could qualify as a Rorschach test, and I'm pretty sure it would say you're a psychopath. Because caramel on pizza is disgusting. All right. I mean, like, I could see if it were like, a dessert pizza or something, but when you've got that red sauce on a pizza, no way. That's weird.
Are we talking like the chunks of caramel or like the Hershey's bottle that you pour on ice cream?
Werther's, they just dump Werther's all over the
There
Oh,
you go.
crap, I'm hungry.
Chewy pizza.
I had so many people
when
that I
you buy
know of
fruit?
that like ranch dressing.
Right. No. Say again.
Like, when you buy fruit and you dip it in that, like, plastic container?
Right?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
do that with pizza.
But the pizza's not stiff enough, sorry,
Yeah.
to scoop it out, right? I mean, I have trouble with apples doing
Well,
it.
if you have a thin crust, it might be harder.
Look, I can see it. I can see it. It's the sweet.
Okay.
Look, it's the same. It's the same thing with the pineapple. The pineapple's got the sweet. The peach's got the savory. They mix together. I can see it. I can. I'm gonna try it. I am.
I don't care much for warm pineapple or hot pineapple. That's my thing. If you want to,
You've never had grilled pineapple? You take fresh pineapple, stick it in melted butter, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of
place that it,
cayenne. Throw it on the grill.
That it should be is at the bottom of a cake, pineapple upside down cake. There we go. Yes, I'm good with that.
You've never had grilled pineapple.
I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Brianna? Did you say Brianna? No. What did you say?
3 a.m. edits.
3 a.m. edits.
Oh, 3 a.m. edits. So
There we
who
go.
do you know? Who do you know that you are on here? You know one of us, or you
Oh
just
yeah, the
happen-
breakdown, Aaron.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I've listened to him for a couple years now.
Yeah, he's a
My condolences.
yeah, whatever. He's a good guy.
Thank you, Knights.
Brian is
Perfect.
awesomer. But thank you, 3 a.m. edits. That's awesome. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, no problem.
Awesome.
Well, a number of people are just peculiar about certain food items, and pizza's just one of them. I mean, there was a number of us, back in my younger days, we had picked out just exactly what it was needing to be to go on your French fries, depending on what fast food chain you bought them from, if you went ahead and got them through the drive-thru.
Oh, like
Always
mixing
ranch.
mustard and mayonnaise?
Whatever concoction, most of us had it already set up at what we were going to get on each one. Like, for example, if you're going over to Mickey D's and you get French fries there, you don't get ketchup, you get the sweet and sour sauce.
You know what I dip them in?
Milk.
Garbage can.
What?
Just throw them right in the garbage can.
You don't like French fries?
Not at McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
That is trash.
I'm from the Northeast, and we do the malt vinegar.
Oh, the malt vinegar there.
Oh, the malt vinegar. I was so glad, like, down here, we got in Gulfport, Mississippi, where there's a Five Guys, so the Five Guys Burgers and Fries, they have the malt vinegar there.
I would love to go to Five Guys, but I actually have to take out like a second mortgage.
No shit, right? It's ridiculous. But I love their burgers, though.
I've been there once, and
I'm
I
gonna
think I had to
cry.
wait a half an hour for my freaking food.
What?
Before COVID, they used to have free peanuts. I said peanuts. Don't do that to
when
me
you
again.
Walked in, what did you tell them?
Let me see your penis.
Yeah, let me see your peanuts.
So my favorite thing is to dip my fries in is a vanilla shake.
Ooh,
I'm good with
Wendy's
that.
Frosty.
Yeah,
Freaking,
Exactly.
when people talk about where were you at 9/11? I went to Wendy's and I got Frosty and fries and sat in front of the TV.
High school.
Yep.
You were in high school?
I was married. My dad called me and woke me up. My wife was already watching it on TV. My wife had questions about 9/11 before I did.
I was working here on this property in the shop out back when my sister called and said there was stuff going on, and I run down to the house and turn the TV on. Yeah. Oh wow, that took a dark turn.
Sorry, I was talking about Frosty and fries, but I remember that
So,
was like my comfort thing. Like I had to, in between the airplanes, I ran to Wendy's to get Frosty. It was like my comfort food. Like I wasn't gonna watch any more of this crap without something. It was weird. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I got to point this. Sorry, Kinsey, go ahead. You were going to say something. Then I'm going to point something out in the chat.
Well, I figure everybody else said where they were at on 9/11.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I was. I was haze gray and underway halfway between Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and South Africa.
You were in the Navy?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. We had two people that were in the Navy?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mel retired from the Navy.
20 years.
Yep.
Well, okay, so I knew you were in the Navy. I didn't know you retired from the Navy. That's pretty awesome.
Actually, I retired
Still in the Navy.
last month. June 22nd was my, actually July 1st. I've been retired now for 10 years.
Wow. So do they treat you well in retirement? Are you like, I guess not, that face, never mind. I always wonder about that because you meet people that are like, I retired from the Air Force and they're driving like a brand new Corvette and they're driving all this, or they're like, oh, I was 25 years in and I retired, and they've got like, this big house and stuff. I just always wondered, not that you have to tell me how much you make. I just always wondered whether or not the pensions were good or the retirement.
It depends. It all depends. It's just like anything else. It all depends on your mental health when you get out and how well you manage your money. If you manage your money well, you can do well. If you don't manage your money well and you have mental health issues, then there's a lot of homeless people. The VA can kind of suck a lot of times. Don't get me started on the VA. But, it's just like any other retirement. It depends on how well adjusted you are.
Never
Officer's Crest never heard any either.
You may have told me, Mel, how high up did you make it? Was you, E6, E7?
Yeah, I kind of after I got married, I kind of took a back seat to my career and just kind of chilled and supported my husband.
Okay. All right.
Was your husband in the Navy too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome.
So
your husband was in the Navy, Rusty?
You've been retired for 10 years. I can't believe that you retired at age 20.
Aww.
From the Navy. That's
the check's
that's
in
weird.
the mail, you son of a bitch. Yes.
So before we end this segment here, I need to point this out. I think 3 a.m. Edits is just making stuff up here. 3 a.m. She said McDonald's fries and McFlurries. McFlurries are notoriously like really hard ice cream or non-existent at all. So how do you dip it in there?
Yeah, how do you get it? Because I cannot get any McFlurries.
Like you can get a McFlurry at McDonald's. The ice cream machine's broken. Good grief.
It's not the machine that makes the McFlurry. Sorry, I didn't mean to be the actual.
Call in.
All right, give us a call, 256-926-2390. We will have people on our panel to do the show. We need 2 callers. 256-926-2390. Give us a call, play our game.
Yes, you can
We'll be back after the break.
Call back 3 a.m. All right. Am I letting them in now, Kinsey?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
Unless you want to wait and save them for the show.
We'll bring them in. Hey, turn your video off, Pastor, for just now. Hopefully Aaron.
He stepped away.
Yeah, he stepped away, so maybe he can't hear. He doesn't know, so yeah.
Well, he can read though, Rusty.
Oh crap!
Erase your profile name.
Just
I think this is 3 a.m. edits. Maybe I don't know.
It is
awesome. Good. All right, we got to get another caller in here, and cool. You'll be part of the game show.
Sweet.
And you might win an awesome off-track prize. I don't know.
I mean, at that rate, you may win.
Wait, we got awesome prizes.
Well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Damn, I'm dying over here without an AC, people. Jeez.
Yeah, the video turning it off didn't work because our names are
that's
very obvious.
Okay,
turn it on.
That's right. Go ahead. Oh,
he's not paying attention.
He ain't looked yet. Turn it on, Erica.
What is this?
You,
what
sir, have been ambushed.
Wait a second. Is it Saturday? What the crap? I'm confused now. I'm going to be over here trying to run everything on my board.
Well, somebody's got to do it right.
I've been trying to find a good producer and a good co-host, but I've been running out of luck.
No kidding.
Are you saying that your attempts so far have come up short?
Oh,
mine have.
Oh, well, I think that was directed at you, Erica, because you're short.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the short jokes are directed at me. It's a thing. Nights has. It's an obsession at this point.
Well, not just
well,
night.
Sometimes a few of them go over her head.
Well, he admitted he's got a thing for midgets, so.
No, she has a thing for midgets.
I mean, like, you should hold that Coke bottle up next to you, Erica. It's like, look at, like, I'm surprised you don't have to do it with both hands. Like,
is that a 2-liter?
Well, that's
Brian?
awesome. You all are on here. This is great.
Yeah, Brian, what have you mentioned something a few weeks back, and then I never heard anything about it. Something about some cigars you might be coming into. Is that
Oh, I got them. I got them.
what
We
are you
are
doing with them? You're just holding on to them, or what?
no. We're in the process of infusing them with Mama Wana.
Marijuana.
With what?
Mama Wana. It's Dominican rum. It's Dominican rum, red wine, and honey. And it's,
Yeah, that's definitely not what I heard.
and
Yeah,
it's
that's
distilled inside of a bottle full of this bark that's from the Dominican Republic. So they've been in the box now for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So they'll be good and ready before too long.
Are these cigars
Sounds
from
like-
that supplier that you're supposed to be talking with me about that we're supposed to do some things at some point if we ever get time?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Kinsey, are these the secret cigars with the supplier? We're in the mafia. Let's get some cigars.
The name of the company is the.
Pastor.
I-
Are these
I
the
don't-
cigars we was talking about the other night?
Right?
Seconds.
Right?
I don't want to do the whole thing with
Here we go.
We're
Sorry.
coming into the show anyway.
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
This show has completely, absolutely, and utterly broken down here.
It's over.
It's an
over.
absolute breakdown here.
Get in
It's
here,
an
Mel.
absolute breakdown, and don't you ever forget it.
Oh
Or
boy.
what?
So, tonight on the
I haven't
blanket,
got that far.
we have not Bob, but Aaron Barker, Brian the Bearded Pastor, which everyone knows is Kinsey's favorite, and Erica Sauer.
Wait. Kinsey has a favorite?
And
Yeah.
That's what we've been told.
we already have one contestant, but
It's
we're
Patrick.
another one, people. We have a new contestant that actually wanted to be on the show, which is awesome. So we need another
Nice.
contestant. We have Miss
For
3
the blank game.
Crap, I
AM
never
Edit
think about
out
it.
of Kentucky. That's awesome. Are you with us?
I am.
That's awesome. And it looks like we have a new. What is that? Is that Roy Orbison that's over there?
How do you do the show wearing sunglasses constantly? This is just distracting for me.
He doesn't do anything during the show.
I
He
mean-
doesn't need to see.
Well, that's fair.
Wow.
But these, I think these are blue light filtering because I put them on and everything's yellow. I don't like that.
I'm going to call you
And they
out
look
on
like crap.
something, Rusty. You guys were talking about a story earlier on the show, and you're always picking on me for not being crass in front of Brian and Aaron, and you cleaned up a story. You were talking about something sexual, and you cleaned that shit up in front of them. I saw it.
I'm sorry, Rusty. I got no clue what the she's talking about.
Kathy,
So,
Kathy and the Berg will back me up because we were talking about it in the chat. You were all tiptoeing around it.
Oh, come on. Erica, you know Kathy's not listening.
Oh,
I didn't-
wow.
We love Kathy.
While we are waiting for another caller, dang it! Somebody call in, damn it!
Kathy ought to call in and give her a piece of her mind.
Yeah, Kathy should call in now.
I didn't know.
Kathy,
Do we
please
have to
call in,
tiptoe?
Kathy, please call in.
No, you don't.
Oh,
They are always telling me to stop tiptoeing around the pastor and Aaron, and then I listened to Rusty be all coy about what he was trying to say. My that was interesting.
All I'm saying is Saturday we had plenty of Almond Joy and Mounds jokes.
Oh,
The-
man.
the
You know,
only sexually
I think
correct
I'm embarrassed,
candy.
Erica, that's awesome.
You know, I'll say this: it does take some balls to share those kinds of stories without being, without censoring yourself.
Notice
Yeah.
he said
Of
he
Aaron
said
and the
plural.
pastor.
Be authentic,
He
yet
was
be
plural,
respectful.
yeah.
Well,
Let's
I
think
told
about
him
how
the
much
one
ball
nut
it took for that
story
guy to
on
ask
the.
her out.
Yeah, I told him the one nut story live yesterday. So
You did.
yeah, I let it all hang out.
Yeah.
I want.
Oh,
to,
I have a story like that.
We haven't addressed this yet, though. I think Chris Knights did put up our thanks to our Patreon members, but we do have a new Patreon subscriber, which is phenomenal for us. Thank you very much. The venomous,
the venomous Kirks.
the venomous Kirks, which is awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Yes, thank you. Fantastic people. I do have some things to get out to y'all. They're new just a couple days ago, so that's great. Love y'all. I had the pleasure to meet them a few years ago, and they are fantastic people. I love everybody. Whatever.
Who don't
Love
you
you
like?
too, buddy.
There's a couple, but not many. So no.
Rusty's just a lovable lug nut.
Well, thank you. Yes, I am. I try my best to love everybody.
Way to kiss ass, Pastor. Wow.
I'm really good at it.
Well,
You want to go over here and run his show now?
there it is. See, look at that awesome beard. That is fantastic.
Oh my God,
Thank you,
it's
thank you,
getting
thank you.
thick.
All I'm
It's
saying
going
is
both
Aaron-
directions, Erica.
It
Aaron-
does look very thick.
Aaron
Right?
gets ticked whenever you all talk about my beard.
I know.
Why?
No, it's
No,
not
he
tick. I get
doesn't.
creepy. It gets creepy, like because two guys with beards meet and they're like, "Oh, your beard is nice. Oh no, your beard is nice. Oh no, your beard is so nice. Oh my goodness, your beard, but it looks so long and but your beard, I must tell you, what do you do?" And it's like back and forth, this creepy kind of.
Like the song.
I will
I've
say
got
that I
big
noticed-
beard. No,
And-
I've got big beard.
and
But
that
I've
might-
got the biggest beard of them all.
Yeah. Look,
And that
You know,
might-
your,
I
your
was
boyfriend
thinking
would have to
AC/DC.
sing that song in the singular, by the way.
the lines
You know,
are open.
it's my experience this week.
Yes, all the lines are open. So somebody jump in here. Meanwhile, we're going to jump in here with 3 a.m. edits and see if we can figure out something about this nice lady. So 3
Never
a.m.
mind. She's
edits.
been listening for 2 years. She needs to give us more garbage on Aaron.
Right?
No, not us.
Oh
to
my
the
gosh.
breakdown
Not
to Aaron.
us. The breakdown, but I'm glad
So
you
much for that product placement, Aaron.
Yeah.
Right?
were here. So tell
Way
us
to go,
a little
Wayne.
about yourself, Mister. If you want, if you don't, that's okay.
Well, I have a YouTube channel. Hence the name 3 a.m. Edits. I make edits of multiple TV shows and movies, and I've been doing that for about a year now. I also edit the breakdown every once in a while.
Nice. All right, I'm going to answer this call. Hold on.
That's scary.
You mean like edits on your channel? Because I don't pay anybody to do any edits or anything like that. I can't even get people on my show to help me out.
You need
What?
to talk
I
to
haven't
her.
seen
She
it
can
yet.
make
Okay,
you some
no,
promos for
don't
your show,
even.
Aaron.
All right, we have one Mr. Whiskey 6, which a few of you might know something about. Mr. Whiskey
No
6.
one knows anything about me. Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm
And
a
the ones that do wish they didn't.
Oh my
That's
God,
right. That's right.
I almost just said the F word.
Well, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because I knew what you were going to say. Sean!
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll pay.
I already know.
Nobody
I'll donate the
cares,
25
Sean.
bucks.
Thanks, Will.
Oh,
Fucking Sean.
Sean.
Ow.
Look at Aaron.
Good evening. Good evening, OffTrack Syndicate and the Breakdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Good evening, Whiskey Six.
No.
Good to see you
We
guys
already
here.
got our callers. I had to
Yeah,
hang up on that one.
look, I'm happy. I'm very happy. It makes me pleased that 3 a.m. Edits has joined,
Right?
and not only joined watching and listening, but participated immediately.
Yes.
Twice.
That is
So,
awesome.
I'm here to. That's why I called in, because I want to support that and play. Let's give her a little competition.
Miss California, SoCal, I think is trying to call. SoCal, we have everybody. Thank you, dear. Sorry. All right. So,
You can call in
it's
after the
3
next half.
a.m. I'm going to assume you haven't watched us before. Do you know how the game show works?
No, I don't.
Okay, so the way it's going to go is I'm going to read out a question for the panel here. It's going to be your question, but I'm going to read out a question here twice to them. They're going to write down an answer. Then I'm going to come back to you, read the question again. You're going to give me your answer, and we're going to see if you match anybody for points.
Okay.
And Rusty,
So
before I forget, Rusty, make
Yeah.
sure you check your text, please.
Okay, I will.
Thank
So
you.
No
By
cheating.
September.
Yeah, no cheating.
Don't
Yes.
give your answer before.
Oh no! This is old shit.
yeah, so
Yeah, don't give your answer before you're asked.
Don't
We give our
holler out.
answers first, and then. I mean, you give your anyway. Go ahead.
yeah, so just don't holler out your answer, and I will come to you specifically and ask for it. So here we go. Here is your question. Old Oscar the fireman is really old.
How old is he?
The first fire he ever put out was blank. Old Oscar the fireman is really old. The first fire he ever put out was blank. Everybody's done writing their question.
If our answers don't match, Aaron, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, this is really horrible. Like, I don't even know if my answer is correct.
Same with you, Brian.
Miss 3 a.m. edits, I'll read it to you one more time. Old Oscar the fireman is really old. The first fire he put out was blank. You give me your answer.
Okay. Huge.
The first fire he put out was huge. Audience, what do we think about that?
I like it.
Anything's
Hey,
possible.
The
Anything's
studio audience, a bunch of jackasses. Don't listen to them.
That would be
Don't pay
normal for
any
most
attention-
of
yeah,
us.
don't pay
Erica.
any attention to them at all.
I like how everybody just automatically jumps in with all these positive affirmations. Oh no, don't listen to them. Keep doing it.
Melissa,
You're a winner.
what is your answer? The
Burning bush.
Yes.
They have a
Yes.
cream for that.
Good answer.
Way back.
But it's wrong. Kinsey, what was your answer?
Yeah, go to believe this crap.
The burning
Oh.
bush.
My God.
Knights.
I
is
didn't
such
think of the
crap.
burning bush. Sorry, I said from the Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Aaron.
The burning bush is what it says. I promise. Why can't you
Hold it up
see
against your under your
Hold it in front of your chest.
You're doing
There
virtual
you go.
background instead of green
I still
screen,
can't
aren't you?
see it, but
A burning
burning
bush.
bush. Bearded pastor.
Hades?
What did it say?
Make
Hades?
it bigger, Brian.
Make it bigger. That's what
All right, I'll
That's
make
what
it
she
bigger.
said.
Eric's
I'm
Eric.
gonna throw another
Okay.
sword.
Yeah. The what?
Mount
I
Vesuvius.
said Mount Vesuvius. What the heck, burning bush?
Yeah, I was thinking
The
Pompeii.
heck, Mount Vesuvius. That's
Well-
not like very far back in history.
All right. You,
Well,
you
I
guys
mean-
need to educate Erica if she doesn't know what a burning bush is.
I know what it is. I just,
Well, she's
burning bush
been
is
reading the
when you,
Bible a little
come
bit
back.
more often, so maybe she's come across that part of Scripture yet. I don't know.
wasn't
the
that
Old
more
Testament,
Ladies, the
more of a
ladies
luminary?
know the burning
They really
bush is
put it
when
out.
you hook up with a random dude from the bar, and the next day you get up with a.
Oh no
burning-
no.
that's not- Never mind.
You get the burning
Knights
bush from
said
Vegas,
there's a cream for
not from
that.
Florida.
Or was that Kinsey? I think Kinsey said there's a cream for that.
Yeah, I said there's a
just
cream.
go to the health
Nice.
department.
Yeah.
All right. This one. All right, Sean. Here is your
So
question.
no points that time for 3 a.m. edits.
Oh, points. That's all right. Hey, that's perfectly fine.
That's all right.
Just saying,
Barney-
I gotta say, if you burn your bush, you don't need to shave.
Well, that's true. Barney.
Wow, that's a whole new art form right there, Whiskey. Wait till you get to the salon and they offer to burn your bush. No
That
more,
stinks.
no more stencils.
We
Now
have
you're-
went
now
all
you're gonna go in
inclusive
there,
from
They're
Burning
gonna
Man
put
to
a
Burning
lighter up
Bush.
to it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Okay,
fun.
Rusty, go ahead, Rusty.
Barney said the economy is in really bad shape. You know
How bad is it?
the saying, every cloud has a silver lining. Well, now every cloud has a blank lining. Barney said the economy is in really bad shape. You know the saying, every cloud has a silver lining. Well, now every cloud has a blank lining.
Trying to think, but nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, people.
I hate when
My
that
bush
happens.
is on fire.
Everybody's still ready. Thank you, dear.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Everybody, okay, it looks like everybody's got a answer in. All right, Sean. Barney said the economy is in really bad shape. You know the saying, every cloud has a silver lining. Well, now every cloud has a blank lining.
I would have to say, if the economy is in the toilet, it's got to be a shitty lining.
A shitty lining. Audience, what do we think about that?
Yay! Yay! Yay!
No.
Standing O? No.
No, that's Mel, what you got?
Red lining.
Red lining.
Economy. Red.
Yeah.
in the red.
Okay. Kinsey.
Well, there's that.
I got you, Melissa. I got you.
They got
Better
a
than
finance
excrement.
lining.
Lining. What? No.
Finance
I
lining.
like the finance lining.
Knights, what'd you have?
I said urinary incontinence. Poise pad lining.
Wow.
Well, it depends.
That's poor.
That's terrible.
It depends.
I mean, it's not even. Come on, people.
It's poor.
Parker, what did you have?
I put aluminium.
Aluminium.
I mean, that's closer to what it should have been.
What?
Wait, really?
Why did it
Oh,
have to
Mel
remain a
had red.
precious
That should've
metal?
been it.
Because the
Aluminium is a
silver
precious
lining.
metal?
Silver, precious metal, silver.
No.
Bearded pastor.
No.
Tinfoil. That look.
Hey,
Tinfoil.
That's a good
Oh,
answer.
wait, hey. No, that's
second.
not
That's what
the answer.
aluminum
Those
is.
answers are for how Rusty rates
It
this
is.
show.
It is aluminum foil. You're right.
It's
You're
gonna be
right, Aaron. It's the
hardwood
same thing.
lining.
So Aaron got
I think
aluminum. I got tinfoil. I think both of our answers should count.
I tell you what.
Maybe
I
if they
think
were
this
the
is
right answer, but that's not what he
I-
said.
Your
Look,
answers
they
does
are-
count,
they
but
are-
unfortunately
Well,
the
I
colors
can't help it
doesn't.
that he doesn't know the right answer.
We're
They are
supposed to match.
technically shitty answers,
You gotta
so I guess
match
they're
the
right.
caller. You gotta match the caller. Erica,
We're supposed to match the caller's crappy answer.
what is that?
Paper.
Wait a second.
Paper
You
lining.
said aluminum sucked?
What?
I didn't
Here's a
say I
good
had a
answer.
good answer. I didn't say my
Why
answer
not?
was good.
Why not copper lining instead of
Because-
That doesn't make any sense.
Because
how
that's
much
not
money
the
copper
lining,
is
that's
worth
the
right now?
tone.
Copper's
How many
worth a lot of
aluminum
money
cans
right
you have
now,
to-
by the way.
Oh,
Just
A
rip
catalytic
that off.
converter.
Hey,
Right?
it's a tie. Look, it's a tie game. Okay, so
Yeah, 0-0. Come on, 3 a.m. Let's go.
Do this.
all
Right here, right here. We got this.
Come on, show them what it's all about. 3 a.m.
I
All
will.
right,
I
here we
will.
go. The zookeeper said 3 a.m. The zookeeper said, "I'm in real pain. Oh, that's what I get for trying to give a vasectomy to a blank." The zookeeper said, "I'm in real pain. That's what I get for trying to give a vasectomy to a blank."
I'm in danger.
All right. Oh, we still got people right.
That's my favorite.
It is. That is a
My
great.
favorite.
song.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. All right, everybody. Look, Aaron's still writing because he's having trouble with words.
Yeah, hands. Yeah,
It's
let's
good.
go.
3 a.m. Zookeeper said, I'm in real pain. Oh, that's what I get for trying to give a vasectomy to a blank.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. You know what? I like that. And the audience, of course, likes that. So, all right, meh.
You're not gonna like this.
To a
Female monkey.
female.
Oh.
That would be
should
difficult.
count. That should count.
Oh.
I mean,
You
it
can't
is.
Wait, a gorilla's not a female.
And
Wait,
a
wait, wait,
gorilla
wait.
is
It's a
not
primate.
really
Who are you
monkey.
to throw pronouns around?
It's a primate.
Well, it's a primate, but you
thumbs.
can't give a vasectomy to a female.
Exactly.
Well,
that's
that's
why
why
it hurt. She was pissed.
I don't know.
That's one.
Yeah,
Let me
but-
go to judges.
talking to
You're
Sorry,
not
Lord.
gonna like this. I knew it.
I'm sorry.
Judges.
I'm
They're
sorry.
thinking about it. They're thinking about it. No, they're not gonna.
No.
Sorry, I tried.
No. And then we got to roll out the.
Rigged.
No, it's not rigged. Kinsey, what'd you
It's
have?
rigged. This game is rigged.
Stolen answer.
A honey
Oh,
badger.
Hey, Erica,
nice.
no one's winning. It ain't rigged. No one's winning.
Knights, what'd you have?
Well, let's
Sean,
see
I
how
can't
much of
see
a
the
fight
screen.
Rusty puts up with this. I said ape.
That's we're gonna.
That's got to count.
Yeah, that's gonna count. That's a
Well, what if it's a female ape?
whatever. He didn't say female.
Well,
Then it's still an ape.
you just poo-pooed Melissa's answer.
Well,
Then
she
it's
said
still
What?
an ape.
The
monkey.
Biden administration's looking
You
for
don't, know how,
people.
you don't know how that female monkey identifies.
Well,
All
that's
right, other contestants.
Identifies as a gorilla. Shut up, Sean.
Aaron.
That's right.
What is your answer, Aaron?
Gorilla.
See it. Huh?
Gorilla.
Gorilla?
There you go.
Is it male or female, Aaron?
This one refuses to identify to the patriarchy.
Bearded pastor.
All right. Ba-boom.
No.
That's
Wow.
Oh, come on, Erica. What you got going on?
three. Gorilla.
Whoa.
Wow.
Four.
You know, it would have been a near perfect score if Rusty wouldn't have robbed you 3 a.m. at its event.
Yeah, that was a
Because-
total rob.
Erica just saying about being
Protest.
rigged.
It's not me, it's the judges. And I can't do anything about the judges.
You know, Rusty, the Biden administration is looking for people like you on election day. Just a heads up.
Oh, wow. They might even be an extra.
Those
Hey,
votes don't
Russ.
identify as Trump votes.
Hey, Rusty, Sean's got a point. Can you ask any of the judges to pop up over here on the camera real quick?
No, they don't want to be on camera.
It's
All
not in their
Camera
contract.
shy.
We
All right,
can't. We
last
can't
question
afford
here
that.
for Sean.
Okay,
Right.
Sean. Harry the comic said that last comic was such a turkey
How turkey was he?
that the audience threw blank at him. Harry the comic said that last comic was such a turkey that the audience threw blank at him.
Answer me, dirtbag!
All right, Sean. Harry the comic said that last comic was such a turkey that the audience threw blank at him.
Well, I'm pretty sure all of the people threw stuffing, and one of them actually tried to stuff it.
Stuffing. You know what? I think the audience. Yeah, the audience likes stuffing.
Let's take a look-see.
There you go, man.
I don't like that answer.
Let's take a look-see.
What'd you have?
Stuffing.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Kinsey.
Please tell me.
Son
Oh
of
my
a biscuit.
God! You guys, come on!
Uh-oh. 4-2. Knights.
Fortitude.
Sorry, stuffing.
Oh crap!
Robbery.
Oh no. Barker.
Things just got
Danger!
interesting.
Danger!
Rubber chickens.
Rubber Rubber chickens.
Rubber chickens. All right.
Gilly, you want a
Waka
rubber
waka
chicken?
waka.
Male or female doesn't matter. Hens or roosters, cocks or not. These
Bearded
are.
pastor.
I put, since we were in a particular
You don't need an explanation, Brian. Just say it. Turds.
What?
Turds.
You can't even
That was
type.
for the
Good
last
answer,
question.
Brian. Good answer.
Good answer, Brian, but wrong. Erica. What is it?
Giblets.
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 And with that, 3 a.m. edits this game.
Pulls it out.
All right.
Good job, 3 a.m.
Just remember, this game is not rigged. I repeat, it is not
Oh,
rigged.
We tried,
Hey,
Sean.
Hey, you know what, Kinsey? Let me tell you. The more you say it's not rigged, the less people believe it.
There-
Just ask.
Wait a minute. Isn't Kinsey actually doing the show from the rig?
Yes.
Well, that's true. That's true. He is,
Hey, Brian, you should help
Hey,
out with
Hey,
QAnon.
by the way, Rusty, before I go, did you plug the Patreon stuff yet?
yes, I did.
Yes, we did. All right.
Thanks for listening.
All right.
We're going to need 2 more players for our game.
Hang around, 3 a.m. edits. Don't leave yet.
We need 2 more players for our game. 256-926-2390. You see how fun it is. Join in.
All right, 3 a.m. edits. If you will find us on Facebook, you can send me a message, OffTrack Syndicate. Send me your address and I'll send you something.
She can send a text message to the same number she called with her address
That is accurate.
and just say that you're 3 a.m. edits.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I mean, that's assuming Rusty checks the texts.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
All
you'll
right,
you'll
yeah.
get it September.
Yeah, no. And send me a text message.
Of 2024.
Yes.
Do you,
Alright, I
you'll,
will.
you'll have it. Yeah, and I'll send you something.
I'm kidding.
Ew.
Really do send him your information because he will send you something. It won't take a year, I promise. Sorry.
No, don't listen to them.
It may not be
Great job,
solicited, but he'll send you something.
That's just his speed at receiving my texts, is all.
Here we go.
Great
Well,
job
that's
winning,
how-
even though
that's
it was
how
rigged.
important you are.
No, it was not rigged. Thank you, 3 a.m. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Rusty.
Yep.
Where's it at?
Get off the phone.
All right, we need two callers. 256-926-2390.
Tell SoCal to call back.
Yeah, SoCal, please call back. If you want a dog tag, right here. Here they are, right here. The dog tag.
Okay, I saw it. Somebody posted one online the other day too. It looked pretty cool. I have to give you that. I'll give you props.
Thank you.
How do we get the dog tag there, Rusty?
You got to win the game.
Got to win the
You,
game.
you either win the game or you become a
I
Patreon.
got
Or you
that.
can-
I
wait.
got that with a silly little sticker.
Can you call and order one?
8 seconds.
You can become a Patreon member and you'll get one.
Oh.
I got to pay for this shit?
Here we go.
Here we go. Yes, and like it was said before, the only way you can get one of these dog tags now is to, one, be a Patreon member, or win the game show. I know, look, I know some of you are close personal friends, but I'm sorry. The only way you can get this, you can be a...
You can play the blank game.
Or win on the blank game. Yeah.
Don't give me that close personal friend crap. Even the hosts haven't gotten one. So Yeah, win the game.
Pay
It's
up.
easy. Or
But besides, how
Maybe
many
you
people
should be
really
a
want to get
Patreon subscriber.
Yeah, man.
Patreon.com/OffTrack Gang.
You can get your name on the screen if you do that, Knights. Jeez.
There you go.
All right, now I'm doing it. Just so Knights has to put my name on the screen. Yes.
Now,
Just so you have dog tag that he doesn't.
Now there's 3 tier levels. There's the $3, there's the $5, and there's a $7.
What dollar level
And
makes
there's a
Knights
phone
put my
call.
name on the screen?
Oh, any level will get your name on the screen.
Okay.
That is correct.
All right.
But
I'll pay extra.
I don't have to make it yellow. It could be black.
I don't. Oh, no. It has to be seen.
But now the $5 and the $7 are the only ones that get the Patreon exclusive shows.
What do you get if you give more than that?
Which we just did on Thursday.
I will send you 8x10 glossies, nude glossies of myself signed.
I was trying to call
much
you.
can we
She
send
said,
for you to not
answer
do that?
your stinking phone.
We're trying to get Patreon members, Rusty. You might want to just say that that's an exclusive that you're going to send her.
All right, we have one caller in. Caller, state your name, where you're calling from.
SoCal/Jen, Southern California.
Yes.
SoCal.
Love the SoCal.
And I want dog tags.
Well, you got to win.
Yeah, you got to have somebody to play
win.
against too.
Bring it on, babies. Bring it on.
Or you could become a Patreon member and you can get some dog tags, SoCal.
No, I'm good.
You know, there's one small flaw to this game. You all know, right?
Small flaw. Wait, is this about to be a short
How
joke?
small's the flaw?
The panel is flawed.
Uh-oh.
Ain't that the truth?
That's not a small
That's
flaw.
not a small flaw.
That is a relatively large flaw,
very large
especially with
flaw.
the panel we got this time around.
Amen, brother.
Look around.
Is that a fat joke, Kinsey?
You know what, Aaron? I don't know where you and Brian are, but on my screen, I'm in the middle, like Marsha Brady. Like you guys are, like right. I could point up and down to you.
I'm up top. I'm like in the middle between
That's the
Mel and Rusty.
story.
Can I call you Mel? Is that all right? Do I have to call you Melissa?
No, you can call me Mel, whatever.
Meh.
Just
between
don't
you
call
and
me
Rusty,
late
got
for
it.
dinner. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Just call me later.
We have the Kirkses.
The Kirkses!
Yay!
Their
The
name is so
Kirkses
hard
and
to spell.
SoCal.
The Kirkses and SoCal. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Sorry, Timmy. Timmy just tried to call. We've already got to our 2 callers.
May the force be with you. Oh wait, that's
See-
the wrong Kirk. Sorry.
I think I know what happened.
What?
I think
Yeah,
I
it's
know
a
what
rematch.
happened.
Of East versus West.
Oh, this
Yep.
is a rematch. Who won last time?
This is a grudge
Kirkses.
match. This is a grudge match.
Did,
Right.
of course.
Yes, Jen.
Of course. It's rigged.
Rigged.
Actually, I think what happened was TJ took Kirk's dog tag away, and he's got to win another one just so that he'll have one.
Nice.
No, dang
So-
it. Timmy the pilot keeps trying to call. Sorry, Timmy. We have 2
you want-
already.
Do you
Well,
want me
just
to
be
hang
proud
up
of
so
Timmy.
that
He
Timmy
figured out
can
how to
play?
use his phone.
No. All right. No.
Hey, before we get into the game, sorry,
That might not be it.
Go ahead.
real quick. I'm going to call everybody out watching us on video chat, either on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, or Kick.com, KICK.com. We're on all of those.
I think they can
you
spell
haven't-
kick.
If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the Rumble button, share the
Please.
dang thing. Get us out there. We appreciate it.
You know what? I'm going to bring Timmy in on this one because he keeps calling.
Get out there.
He's persistent.
Oh man, I haven't talked to
we
Timmy
have,
in a while.
We got 3.
Flat Earth Tim.
Timmy the pilot.
Timmy,
are
you're a
you
flat
ready?
earther? Did I not know that?
Are you guys done yelling now so I can say hi? Come on.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
All right.
Hi,
yeah.
Timmy.
Seems
Scoreboard's
like
not
you're
looking
gonna
for
throw
3
music.
people.
I won last time. I'm cutting out for Timmy. Deal.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Kirk.
Jeez.
Well,
All right.
who
Well,
was
then,
that?
That was Kirks's, and you made them leave,
Oh,
but that's
no.
okay.
Let him come to it.
Oh my
It's
God!
too
Will one of
late,
you just
Timmy.
stay on and
He's
play?
gone.
Stop being nice.
No.
Why
Just
are
play.
you all so nice to each other? Let's
That's
go.
it.
You
Oh,
play.
it's
No,
because
you
I'm
play.
here, isn't
No, you play. Somebody play.
No.
I'll
there-
play.
it's
Jeez,
already-
last week-
Timmy, you're in the game. You're fighting SoCal.
Yep.
Yep. It's Timmy and SoCal. All right.
Ding
here we go.
ding.
I hope she's ready. because I'm primed up right now.
All right, so
Oh, yeah.
SoCal's the
That's
first
scary.
question. We got to get moving here.
It's really
He
scary.
sounds like he's primed up pretty good.
Oh no!
Hey,
I'm frightened.
calm down. Calm down. Calm
It's
down.
frightening.
All right, this is SoCal's question. Are we ready? Yes. Ruth said, "I got the world's strangest cuckoo clock.
How strange is it?
Every night at midnight, the bird comes out and blanks." Said, "I got the world's strangest cuckoo clock. Every night at midnight, the world comes out and blanks."
What am I gonna do?
All right. So, Ruth said, "I got the world's strangest cuckoo clock. Every night at midnight, the bird comes out and blanks."
Takes a shit.
Wow. Wow, that's horrible.
Gotta do it sometime.
Oh, what you got?
Flatulates.
Flatulate. Oh, that's so close.
That's
gonna-
farting.
No.
It's not the same.
Nights. It's not the same. That's not the same.
This is a cuckoo, right?
It's an airy. It's airy.
Yeah, it's gonna fly over its nest because there's one fly over the cuckoo's nest.
You're thinking about it.
Oh, come on.
You're thinking about it too
But
hard.
it's so lame.
That Kinsey, that was this. You're reaching. Obviously,
He's even
the
got
answer
the
is
down right.
the bird shits.
All right.
Put one on the board.
Yeah, buddy.
Aaron.
I put peas or urinates, but
No.
Do
sorry.
birds urinate?
What?
It all comes out in the same glop.
I really don't know. Do birds urinate? Really? I don't
It
know.
happens at the same time. It's
Kinsey's right. It all
all in one.
happens at
Same
once,
thing.
and it happens on my clothesline.
Yeah.
and it's the same thing. Then if it urinates and it drops a deuce at the same time, then it's the same thing. So it should be a point.
Oh shit! Logic.
All right. Judges, he's got a good point here. What is he?
Technically, that's what happened.
Oh, come
Overturned
on.
an answer. Has this ever happened?
Master, what did you have? Drops a deuce. We're gonna accept that.
Yes, because that's what that means,
You
Rusty.
can't
That is a
even write
colloquial-
the word shit.
Colloquial term. Yes,
on
we're
now.
gonna accept.
Colloquial. Yeah.
It would technically be a juicy deuce because it's not.
I was in a
Oh.
band called Juicy Deuce.
Because there's urination and mixed in with it, right?
Was that chewing gum? Juicy Deuce?
Oh,
Oh my God.
put your damn answer up. Jeez.
Who?
Erica.
You.
Oh. Shits.
Good.
That's 3.
Wow.
Not on this one.
Hard charging Jen.
That's right.
All
that a
right.
bell?
All right, Timmy.
Was that a bell? Yes, hard charging is a bell. Thank you.
All right, Timmy, here's yours. Weird Willie is so weird.
How
weird is
he?
My crap. Today, his furnace wouldn't work, so he set fire to his blank. Weird Willie is so weird. Today, his furnace wouldn't work, so he set fire to his blank.
Could you, make an announcement that we're ready to score?
Good. All right. Timmy, Weird Willie's so weird. Today his furnace wouldn't work, so he set fire to his blank.
House.
Set fire to his house. Audience, what do we think about that? That's a good one. That's a good one, but I don't know. We'll see. Mel.
House.
House.
Oh, no.
Kinsey.
Cat.
His cat.
Oh, poor Timmy's cat.
Well, he's got two of them. If one doesn't hit the house, he's got another one for backup.
So are you saying one's just really cat fodder? Oh, sorry.
Nice. What'd you have?
I said his pants.
I don't know if that would really keep you warm.
It would for a
He's
bit.
a liar, isn't it?
Marker.
I put Bush.
It all came around on the bush.
Came around. And we need a bell for the camera. There we go. Oh, well. Bearded Pastor. House. Uh-oh.
There's two. I feel so bad about my answer right now because it matches Kinsey. And that means my brain is not functioning correctly.
That's okay. My first time on here, I matched with Whiskey 6. So what's that tell you?
Oh, that's
I don't really want to hear
really,
about your
that's
first time,
really,
Brian.
that's really concerning. Right?
No. Do you remember the answer?
I do remember the answer, but we're not going to talk about it right now. So let's keep moving on.
Oh, wow. Wow. You went there, huh?
I will categorically deny all charges.
It's
like it
on,
was
That's
recorded.
it's on
I mean,
video.
it's not like it's on video or anything.
Not like it's on video.
Hey,
Or
I'm a
that-
Democrat. I don't think of that stuff.
You're
Or
a
that
what?
somebody could produce a
What?
a
You're a
promo
what?
featuring
It was
that.
a joke, guys. It was a joke.
Oh,
Well, he
wow.
was singing Foreigner, so I figured he was for open borders, so he has to be a Democrat.
Okay.
I
all right.
identify as non-binary when it comes to that.
All right. Calm down.
Non-binary.
people. We got to keep moving here. All right.
On Biden.
Hey,
that's cute.
Hey there. Hang on. Kirk in the chat says 2 cats in a bush, maybe 3 of the same answers, to be honest.
Ouch.
He's so clever.
Ask the judges.
I think these judges are just made up. I'm just saying.
No, they're right there. They're right there. Or over there actually. My answer would have been
I don't
couch.
even know where they're at.
It was couch.
Your answer would have been couch?
Your answer would have been wrong.
Yeah. Wouldn't have mattered.
But
Doesn't count either. So.
all right.
All right, so Jen's up by 1.
The roof.
Yep. All right. So it's Timmy's turn.
No, we just.
No,
it
no.
Timmy.
went to
Jen's turn again.
SoCal.
Burning bush question was Timmy's.
messed
Good
me up.
Lord.
You messed me
Stick
up.
with it there, Rusty.
Rigged.
It was Knights who screwed me up. All right, here we go.
It was.
Teddy said, SoCal, when I was born, my parents kept me in a barn. For years, I thought I was a blank. Teddy said, when I was born, my parents kept me in a barn. For years, I thought I was a blank.
And if you're as smart as you think you are, you won't answer those questions.
Oh, I love me some red green.
It's awesome. All right. Teddy said, when I was born, my parents kept me in a barn for years. I thought I was a blank. What say you, SoCal?
Well, they, think they're hung like one, but I'm just going to say horse.
A horse. You know what? The audience, they like that. So Knights or Mel, what are we seeing in the chats? Anybody put any answers up there?
Horse, owl, cat, pitchfork.
I like the comment from whoever the breakdown is. It says, at Brian Jackson, tell us more about your first time.
Feels like the first time.
Don't do that.
Stop asking him. He can't tell you anything. He has no
Brandon's
first
so
time.
mad at you right now.
All right, Mel.
Madonna like it.
Why do we have to bring this up on every show that I'm a part of?
Barn cat. Ah.
Aaron did it.
Let things go.
Kenzie. A jackass. Ooh. Jackass.
That's kind of a horse.
It is an equine. It is an equine.
Well,
it is part of the equine family. Ask the freaking judges.
The non-existent judges that are sitting over here or over there.
Judges.
Oh, well, they're back here.
over there.
Under his hat, more
All
than
right,
likely.
all right. You know what? I'm going to leave it to the audience. So somebody look at the audience. Should I accept Jackass as horse?
No, no, it ain't a horse.
Shut it, Timmy. Nobody asked you. You're not the audience.
Wow.
Fight my left leg.
Somebody tell me something. What are they saying?
Nothing. They're saying
let's
out
go
of it.
through the rest of the answers, and that'll give us enough time to get a consensus. Jackass goes along with horse or not?
No, I mean it's delayed, so you're going to have to give it a second for them to answer. 'cause they
So
don't
this
hear
guy was raised in a barn, so he grew up thinking he was stable.
Aaron, what do you have?
I put female gorilla. No,
Hey.
No, wait, it's wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong side of the paper.
Wait.
A horse. I did.
Oh, you did say a horse. All right.
Say a horse.
Uh-oh.
Horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I
Bearded
see more yeses than nos.
He thought he was a tractor? What?
Oh.
Makes as much sense as stable.
Thought his name was John Deere.
You said tractor?
Erica, what'd you have?
Tough panel. Tough panel.
A horse. Oh.
Horse.
Of course, of course.
And do we have a consensus now on whether
Unless the
or not
horse,
to
of course,
accept
is called Mr.
Jackass
Ed.
from the audience?
He's
There's
an
more yeses
international harvester.
More yeses than no?
There are more yeses than nos.
All right, I'm going to do it. As soon as
Wow, Timmy, you're getting your ass kicked.
Wow, man.
Yeah, because you're her brisket. That's why.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? It's not like I can read her mind.
Well, except for that time we read each other's minds, but never mind that.
Wow.
Okay, here's one. This is Timmy's right here. This.
All right, come on, Timmy.
We sure?
Focus.
Got this, pilot.
Sydney said, I got the world's toughest banker.
How tough,
tough is
it?
he?
When I went for a loan, he wanted my blank for collateral. Sydney said, I got the world's toughest banker. When I went for a loan, he wanted my blank for collateral.
You guys, this is Timmy.
Swap monster.
This is a bunch of bull crap.
All right, come on, Timmy. Just think about it.
Yep, just
I'm
think
thinking about it. I'm
All
thinking
right,
about
just
it.
think
Let's see
about
here.
it.
Let's see. Okay, I'm
gonna
thinking.
read it. I'm good. Let me read it. Let me read it one more time. Sydney said, "Oh shit, where'd it go? When I went,
Sydney, male or female?
I have the world's toughest banker. When I went in for a loan,
yeah, when I went in for a loan, he wanted my blank for collateral."
Wow. Okay. I don't know. Credit card.
Wow.
Timmy.
Wow.
Oh, Timmy, man.
That's
I got-
very
I got
I mean,
this.
do you want to try again?
There's a lot of pressure.
Come on.
Warrington.
The world's toughest banker asked for your credit card. That was your answer because you're Jewish.
I know. That's what I just said. Are you listening to me?
Oh, wow.
Come on. Come on. You know who you're talking to here? Come on.
All right.
I do. I just forgot. I just forgot for a minute.
Mel, did you have credit card?
You're not going to like this.
Whatever.
gonads.
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 No, sorry. No.
Wait,
Yeah, like
is that
that's
both
I
or
don't
just
think
one?
once those are removed, they can be given back.
No.
What?
Or fried.
A
And
knick-knack,
eaten.
Patty Black. Give the frog alone.
Wait.
A knick-knack.
I'm surprised you looked at that mic.
The audience,
Nights, I'm with you on that one.
the audience is confused and they're leaving to go to the concession stand.
They wanted a knick-knack.
Wait, we have a concession stand? Do they sell nachos?
Yes.
I'm
Nice.
so confused by all the answers, all three of them so far. I completely forgot what I wrote down. So without looking down, I'm going to put this up. And okay, I said cat. Timmy, think about it. How many times has cat been an answer tonight? Come on.
Aaron, Jesus.
I got a plethora of answers here. But I mean, it's Timmy, so we thought what he would said it's airplane.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
this is the wrong Tim. I don't know.
Well, Timmy's not. You're not gonna like what I put then. If we were actually going with what do you think Timmy would say?
His cat's going out.
What would I have said? What would I have said, Erica? Come on.
Oh,
not her turn yet.
Wait,
All
wait
right,
for
Brian,
her
what do
turn.
you got? Hang on, hang on. Erica, put it down. Erica, stop. Brian.
Brian.
Firstborn.
Oh.
I did write firstborn, but I went with airplane.
Yes, that was my answer, but no.
That was... All right, now are you ready?
Yes.
Even when I get it right, I get it wrong.
It's his daughter.
Daughter.
No.
No.
Now I feel sorry for you.
So, everybody, let's not judge Timmy for this because the answers are only as good as the question. So, considering the variety of answers, let's blame the questionnaire.
No.
Look,
Well, we're talking about.
Wow.
I
We're
would have
talking
said about a dick.
Talking about a loan. I mean, what sort of person would you expect to know financial terms anyway?
Timmy.
I would have said about a
would
dick,
Timmy
but
know?
we do have a preacher in the house, okay? So I'm trying to keep it clean, right? Okay.
Here, I'll close my ears. Go ahead.
Listen to the breakdown. Erica's on our show. There's not too.
I was going to say, there's not too much these yodels don't talk about. So,
It's different price. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
whatever.
Is he calling you and I yodels, or is he
He just
calling
called us
all
a-
of us yodels?
I think he was directing that at us. I think it was a directed assault.
I think
Like the chocolate rolled, creamy, delicious.
Oh, that sounds so
thing?
good.
Or like, what are we talking about here?
what?
I have no clue. I mean, I just thought it was just an.
Okay, now you got
If
me
you're
hungry
filled
again.
with
Where's those
chocolate, I don't need to know anything about that.
So,
Yeah,
Where's those
we
nachos
just want to
at?
go back and talk about how terrific SoCal is. I mean, just for a second.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Hey,
No.
Goodness
hey,
sakes.
Rusty.
So
Rusty.
SoCal's the winner.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Winners.
Okay, that was awesome. She won. Woohoo! Okay, that's the second.
Yeah. Yeah, rub it in, SoCal. Just rub it in.
Rub it in. I hope you can
You'd
feel
like
it.
for her to rub it.
Yeah.
She gets
That's
some dog
what he
tags.
says- That's what he says every time is rub it in.
She knows Timmy can't feel a thing
Can we
at
get
his age.
Can we get some answers? Can we get some answers from the chat rooms? Anybody?
What?
For
was
what?
the last one? What was the
Kirk's
last
Tasty Jill Hole is saying, Timmy, my heart hurts as much as when you didn't show up at our airport.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, that's serious.
3 a.m. edit says, blame those judges. I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm
I did-
beginning to think there's a conspiracy behind the judges. I'm just saying.
No.
In all fairness,
I
even
did
if you were to
talk
take the donkey answer off, Timmy still would have lost by a lot.
Yeah.
Wait a
that's
second. Wait a
true.
second. 3 a.m. edits wants to blame the judges. Even if you took away the 1 point, the jackass point, I'd still win. So
Right.
what you mad at? What you mad at?
Timothy Ratliff is excited about nachos.
That's funny. I'm excited about nachos. I want nachos.
What? Well, we know you don't cook,
want to
so you're not
remind-
getting nachos tonight unless you
Looks
Instacart
like he
or order
eats.
something.
Are there nachos in the green room?
I want
What
to
airport
remind-
was I supposed to show up at?
I don't know.
I want to remind 3 a.m. edits. Please send me an address to this. Text me to this number. Yes, I will keep it confidential, of course, and I won't send you naked pictures of me. I promise.
Unless
Doesn't
you
that
ask.
tone of voice reassure you? 3 a.m.
I mean, no, but seriously.
Don't
That does
don't
not
do it.
sound
It's a
reassuring
trick.
at all. I'm just saying.
Anyway,
3 a.m. edits. I recommend you borrow some other guy's phone and text him your name and
Right.
address so that
Yeah,
he
get a
can
burner.
send you the dog tags.
Right.
Right. Don't trust them.
Hey, Rusty,
yes.
tell SoCal, whatever, you'll send her the stuff and then cut them off. Get them out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So yes, thank you guys for joining SoCal. I know I have your address. You probably might need to.
Yeah,
send
you
it.
do.
You might have to send it to me again.
Wow.
Thank you all for joining. And are they gone? Oh, thank God.
We didn't do the happy music for SoCal.
Oh well.
Wait, what? Dang it. Darn it. Wrong song again.
Man, you need to get a good producer.
You're supposed to have a
Come on, Knights. That was funny.
because of the pop thing.
Come on, Knights. That was funny.
Yes.
You have to goad people into laughing at your jokes.
Thank you, Mr. Barker, or
It's a pastor thing.
Any one of your clan, you want to tell us when we can see your show?
Yeah, 9 a.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, breakdradio.com, and also mojo50.com and the Crusade channel, crusadechannel.com. But everything's housed over at breakdradio.com. You can listen to all the past shows there. Much fun had by the three of us.
I will recommend checking out yesterday's episode of the show. Erica shares a very interesting personal story about work this week.
We have a caller. Caller, state your name, where you're calling from.
What?
Hey, Rusty. This is your friend Barbara from New York.
Oh, Miss Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
I just wanted to tell old man Timothy something.
Okay.
And I'm telling him this with respect.
Yep.
Just pull up your big boy pants and deal with the loss.
Yeah.
I don't think Timmy has any big boy pants.
Love you, Barbara.
He has Depends. That
I've
those
lost,
pull up,
I've
right?
lost a couple of times, and I put on my big girl pants and dealt with the loss. He can do the same thing.
Right, Miss Barbara.
That's that
Damn
New
straight,
York
Barbara.
attitude. I
Damn
love
straight.
it.
But I just want everybody to have a good week, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank
Love
you,
you,
Barbara.
Barbara.
Love
Thank
you.
Barbara.
Love you.
Bye, Barb.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we love Miss Barbara. She is the #1 Patreon member. Number freaking one. All
Them
right.
New Yorkers are
That's
tough.
awesome.
Yeah, she is fantastic.
Don't mess with Barb.
No.
Yeah, all them New Yorkers are tough, you know.
Thank you very much to everyone from The Breakdown for joining us tonight. Whether you
Thank
were
you for having
invited
us
or no, they were all invited. And I'll try to stop picking on Aaron so much, but not
Just
Erica.
to keep Aaron from feeling special,
Not
that's
Erica.
all.
And thank you to all our listeners and viewers wherever you are. We'll be back next week. Have a great week.
Still on YouTube, folks. We're still streaming.
YouTube.
Back to work.
Hey, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all that. Hit the like button. Do it.
I
Do it
couldn't
now.
find the like on Kick, by the way.
Leave a message under the video, not just in live chat, but leave
Yeah,
one
after we finish live. Yep.
after we live.
It helps us.
Or text a message to the hotline phone number, which is still above Rusty's head.
Good night, everybody, and thank you for spending your Sunday night